Hello viewers, welcome to Easy Olympiad Maths. This is part 3 of class 6 2021 IMO paper. So let's start the video. The length, breadth and height of a room are 8 meter 25 centimeter, 6 meter 75 centimeter and 4 meter 50 centimeter respectively. Determine the longest tape which can measure the three dimensions of the room exactly. Now length, breadth and height of room are given and we have to find the longest tape which can measure the three dimensions of the room exactly. So to find the length of the longest tape which can measure the three dimensions of the room, we need to find HCF of length, breadth and height of the room. So first convert them into centimeter. So length of the room will be 825 centimeter, breadth will be 675 centimeter and height will be 450 centimeter. Now let us factorize. So now after factorization 3, 5 and 5 are the common prime factors here. So HCF will be 3 into 5 into 5. HCF will be 75 centimeter. Therefore we need 75 centimeter, the longest tape, to measure the three dimensions of the room. So in this type of question where we have to find the longest or highest, mostly we find HCF. An athlete take 4 rounds of a rectangular park 140-meter long and 60-meter wide. Find the total distance covered by him. So, an athlete takes 4 rounds of a rectangular park whose dimensions are given 140 and 60. Find the total distance covered by him. So, total distance means we have to find the perimeter. So, perimeter will be 2 into L plus B. So find the perimeter of the rectangular park and multiply it by 4 because he took 4 rounds. So you will get the answer. A car travels 180 km in 6 hours. A bus travels 315 km in 9 hours at uniform speeds. Find the ratio of distance travelled by car to the bus in 1 hour. So first calculate how much distance car and bus will travel in 1 hour. So car travels 180 km in 6 hours. So in 1 hour car will travel 180 divided by 6 equals to 30 km. Now bus travels 315 km in 9 hours. So in 1 hour bus will travel 315 divided by 9 equals to 35 km. Now ratio will be 30 upon 35 equals to 6 by 7 or 6 is to 7. Option is D. Karthik reads 200 pages of a book out of 320 pages. Kanika reads 3/5 of the same book. Who read less pages and by how much? Now, to find who read less pages and by how much, we need fraction of Karthik pages. So, pages read by Karthik is 200 out of 320. So, fraction will be 200 upon 320. And the lowest form of which is 5 by 8. This is our equation 1. Now, pages read by Kanika is 3 by 5, which is equation 2. Now, subtract 1 and 2, you will get the answer. Tarun bought 2 shirts of rupees 250 each, 2 scarves of rupees 175.50 each, and 4 belts of rupees 75.75 each. How much amount of money did he spend in all? Now, 2 shirts of rupees 250 each means cost of one shirt is 250 rupees. So find the cost of 2 shirts. Similarly, cost of one scarf is 175.50. So find the cost of 2 scarves. And cost of one belt is 75.75. Now find the cost of 4 belts. Just multiply 75.75 into 4. So you will find the cost of 4 belts. Now after finding the cost of 2 shirts, 2 scarves and 4 belts, just add them to get the answer. On one day, the temperature on a hill at 7 p.m. was 6 degrees Celsius. but at midnight it fell down to minus 4 degrees Celsius. By how many degrees did the temperature fall? So at 7 p.m. the temperature was 6 degrees Celsius and midnight it fell down to minus 4 degrees Celsius. So by how many degrees did the temperature fall? So it is falling, that means we have to subtract. So 6 degree minus 4 degree is equals to 6 degree plus 4 degree, which is equals to 10 degrees Celsius. A wheel makes 115 revolutions in half hour. At this rate, how many revolutions will it make in 8 hours? So, in half hour, 115 revolutions. Now, for 1 hour, it will be double 115 into 2. So, we will get for 1 hour and then calculate for 8 hours by multiplying by 8. Nandini had some fruits. She packed them into 36 packets of rupees 12 fruits each. She found that she had 6 fruits left. How many fruits she had at first? Now she packed 36 packets of 12 fruits each. So in one packet there are 12 fruits and there are 36 such packets. So after packing them, 6 fruits left. Now we have to find the fruit she had at first. So fruit she had at first will be calculated by, first calculate the total number of fruits she packed. So that is 36 into 12. And then 6 fruits left. So add them to get the fruit she had at first. Vani buys a dress cost rupees 2874. Which of the following is the correct Roman numeral in rupees for the cost of the dress? Now she bought dress for rupees 2874. So let's write the expanded form first. So 2874 equals to 2000 plus 800 plus 70 plus 4. Now we further split the numbers, so we will easily write the Roman numeral. So 2874 equals to 1000 plus 1000. 2000 will be written as 1000 plus 1000. 800 will be written as 500 plus 300. And 70 will be written as 50 plus 10 plus 10. And 4 is written as it is. Now 2874 equals to, now 1000 is, M stands for 1000. So 2M, 500 means D, and 300 means 3 times C, and 50 is L, and 10 is XX, and 4 is IV. So this is the answer. A shopkeeper has 423 kg of sugar. He sells 42 kg of sugar every day. Estimate how much sugar is left after 6 days sell to the nearest 100. Now, shopkeeper has 423 kg of sugar. So, total sugar is 423 kg. And he sells 42 kg of sugar every day. Now, we have to find how much sugar he sold for 6 days. And then find the how much sugar is left after selling the sugar for 6 days and find the nearest 100. So sugar sold in 6 days is 42 kg into 6 equals to 252 kg. Now sugar left is 423 kg minus 252 kg, that is 171 kg. Now nearest 100 to 171 kg is 200 kg. So correct option is A. Match the figures given in column 1 with their lines of symmetry given in column 2. Now some shapes are given in column 1 and lines of symmetry in column 2. So you have to match the shapes with the lines of symmetry they have. So you can see the answer at the end of video, and in NCERT book you will find all these questions. The given bar graph shows the number of cars sold by two showrooms in 5 months. Study the graph carefully and answer the following questions. Now see the bar graph. The bar graph shows the months and the number of cars sold. Now blank ones are the cars sold by showroom P, and grey bars shows the cars sold by showroom Q. Now question 1. How many less cars were sold by showroom P than showroom Q in January, March, April altogether? So calculate the total number of cars sold by showroom P in January, March, April. Similarly, for calculate for showroom Q, cars sold in January, March, April, and subtract the total. And in B, find the ratio of total cars sold in February to the total number of cars sold in 5 months. Now first find how many cars both the showrooms sold in January, February, March, April, May. And then you have to find how many cars sold in February. You have to find the ratio cars sold in February to cars sold in all the 5 months by both the showrooms. Fill in the blanks and select the correct option. The join of two adjacent vertices is called NP. A dash is a Q is one that does not cross itself. Two or more distinct lines meeting at a point are called dash lines. So it's a simple definition. You have to find PQR. Now you can see the answer at the end of video. Select the incorrect option. The smallest 4-digit number having 3 different digits is 1002. Now smallest 4-digit number is 1000. Now having 3 different digits is 1002. Is it true or false? Whole number are always commutative under addition and multiplication. All whole numbers are natural numbers. So 2 is divisible by 11. Now you have to choose the incorrect option. So all whole numbers are natural number. Is this option is true or false? Check your answer at the end of video. Study the following statements and select the correct option. Statement 1. The largest 5-digit number having 3 different digits is 99987. Now largest 5-digit number is 99999. But we want largest 5-digit number having 3 different digits. So 9 cannot be repeated more than 3 times. So you have to find now the largest 5-digit number having 3 different digits. Statement 2. A whole number is added to 10 and the same number is subtracted from 10. Now imagine any whole number, say 1. Now 1 is added to 10, so it will be 11, and the same number is subtracted from 10. Then the sum of the resulting number is 20. Now check whether it is correct or not. You can check your answers at the end of video. See answers of all questions here. You can check the answers here. Thanks for watching. Write in the comments what type of video you want to see.